Hello, welcome to Air Rifle Pesting. Glad you can join me tonight. This is a continuation of the coyote number 4. I have set up the trail cam and I record them coming back since my last hunt. They were eating the 9 rats in broad daylight. So the saga continues. Hopefully one day the luck will run out. As you can see here, it's a lot harder to get them now because they don't stay put. They just run straight across. As you can see here, this one hiding between the boards. I went for it and I might have missed. Again, another one just ran across. There's no chance of shooting. So definitely a lot tougher now. It was a slow night, but finally an opportunity. So I was able to tag this one and drop it into the hole. Another runner here, no chance at all. It was a tough night for sure because they don't give me a chance. They don't stay put. And when I do see them, they're gone. No more easy targets. I had a crack at this one and I think the pellet found its mark and pinned him right there. This one looked like a hit and he was about 45 yards. I saw this one here, again I was a bit too slow and he retreated back. This is at the front of the entrance and I saw him there. Luckily he didn't move, gave me a stationary shot and that was a perfect headshot. Him moving around, that's just a muscle spasm, and later on I had to fish him out. So I scanned around here looking for rats and I actually missed this guy here. Wasn't paying attention, I guess. So as I pan back here you can see there was a rat sitting there and I had a missed opportunity. So finally I saw this guy sticking his head out. I was pretty happy. Finally I had a stationary target to shoot at and the pellet found his head. This one I didn't have a chance to press record. I just shot and then press record because now they're moving about so much. I just don't have enough time. So I just shoot. Here's one really close. He made a mistake of staying put and I put the 16 grain pellet right through his brain. As you can see here, the muscle reflexes came in and he jumped and he splattered his brain and blood all over the beam. One less rat to deal with. Again, I shot this rat in the middle of the field before I even had a chance to press record. My main goal is to collect the dead bodies for the coyotes, just so that I can check and see if they're returning to the spot. This is the second rat that I was able to shoot right between the boards here. Unfortunately, I didn't have the recording going. But it was there. I later on picked up 2 rats in between these boards. Again, one more rat got shot for the recording. As you can see, it was just moving about and died instantly. This was the last shot of the night. Unfortunately, the rock has saved its life. And I believe I shot the stone right in front of his head and deflected because I didn't find the body afterwards. I was very lucky indeed. Here you can see I set up my trail cam, hoping that I'll be able to capture coyote returning to the spot. 4 hours later, I collected all the rats that I shot. I think there were 9 of them. And I found a spot. Checked the cameras working properly. And I just left them there and see what happened. This is the next day where one of the hunting dog was in the area. And the trail cam triggered its presence. So the following morning at about 9:42 a.m., a female coyote, I think, came, and luckily the camera was able to capture her eating the rats right on the spot. Apparently she was eating all the rats, according to the recording. Mind you, my recording was set at 1 minute interval, so I didn't capture everything from beginning to end. But as you can see here, she was just devouring the rat. Another coyote showed up. I'm thinking this was the male, but it wasn't eating any of the rats, at least not captured in the footage. Here she go for the second rat again. To me, she seems a bit older, a more mature coyote, whereas the other one looks a bit younger and possibly a male. This was captured 3 minutes later, continues to eat the rat, while the other coyote is somewhere in the area anyway. So this is pretty cool to be able to capture the footage showing them eating right in front of the camera on broad daylight. I'm presuming she's the alpha and the dominant one, as she get to eat all the free meal. What do you think? Is this a female or male? Here it shows the second coyote just sitting in the back, and it wasn't even looking at her direction. I guess out of respect or dominance. And I don't believe it had any of the rats at all. So she continued to eat one more smaller rat. So as you can see in the background, the second coyote looks a bit smaller, or younger, she said, but he has a nice fur coat. It potentially could be a male or could be a female. I'm just not sure. But my guess is it was a male. So now she was trying to eat the biggest rat there was in the pile. And here you notice she's doing a urinating. And it was even coming to the trail cam, so I'm presuming it sensed my scent. So this was definitely the same one that I captured previously in the trail cam, where it would just circle around the perimeter, whereas the other coyote would just go straight to the pile and take the rats. So I'm guessing this was the male. Eight minutes later, he came back, or she. As you can see here, she urinated, but I'm not sure if that's a male or a female. So let me know in the comment below and what your thoughts are, whether this is a male or a female, because I'm confused. 43 minutes later, that same coyote came back. As you can see here, the snow began to fall. This is the beginning of the snowstorm that we were getting recently. Two minutes later, he came back for another stroll, looking for food, and then just walk away. This is the next day. The same coyote came back looking for more food, but unfortunately there was none left. This is in the afternoon as well. And off he went. Here was me, came back 56 minutes later, the same day, to pick up the truck cam. Luckily, I guess I missed the coyote. Maybe one day I'll get my second chance. So let me know which is which. Is the light coat a female or a male? Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope I see you in the next one. Cheers.